Hello folks, my name is Lea Bonasaki. So today we'll be looking at Dockerizing a Java Spring Boot application. So as I have explained in my previous tutorials, what is Docker and how useful Docker is. So basically I'll just do a recap again. So basically Docker is an open source platform tool that automates the deployment of applications in lightweight portable containers. Containers encapsulate other application dependencies. Well, in simple terms, this means a Docker is a simple tooling that makes a deployment easier and faster. It's mostly used in deploying applications, and also it is simpler to configure and easily to use. So it makes it easier for applications to run across in all different platforms or operating systems, regardless of the way they were built. With a minimal configurations using the Dockerfile, it makes it easier to just read those instructions and run the deployment of your application. And it is also easier for scaling in terms of deploying those Docker containers to scale your applications. It makes it easier as well. So why Dockerize Spring Boot app? So we have some reasons. So we avoid dependency issues, run your applications anywhere Docker is installed, streamline the CI/CD pipelines, and also it simplifies the scaling and production. Okay, so for this demo, these are the prerequisites we will need. So meaning tools that we will need. So we need to ensure that Docker is installed, either Docker desktop or an equivalence to a Docker desktop has to be installed. And a Java, which is a JDK 8 or later, meaning it could be 11, but at this stage we'll be using 17. So build tool, I will be using Maven. So at this stage we'll be using Maven as the build tool, and also a basic knowledge of Spring Boot. Okay, so first of all, we need to create a Spring Boot application, ensure that we also test it to see if it runs fine. It starts fine. So to create a Spring Boot application, we can use the Spring Boot initializer, which will take you to a browser interface whereby you just add your config, basic configurations, or if you have an IntelliJ, of which I will be showing in a minute. Okay, so which is step 2, we'll add the Dockerfile that will carry the instructions of deploying the application. Step 3, we'll build the image using the build command to build the Docker container. Step 4, we'll be running the application and testing it on the browser. Okay, folks, without wasting any much more time, let's look at that in a minute. Okay, so if I take up my terminal, bring it my terminal this page. Okay, so the first step that we need to do is to check for any running containers. Docker ps-a. Oh, man, that I need to be on sudo mode, so sudo -s. Okay, folks, as we can see, these are all the exited containers. So for this demo, we'll be creating a new one. Okay, so this is my basic Spring Boot application. It's already started, it's already created. So if you can see, it's a basic application. So this will be my Dockerfile with my simple instructions. So for now, this is how the Dockerfile needs to look like. Well, it depends though. But for this demo, this is how we'll be using. So we'll be using OpenJDK 17. So, and then this is the work directory, and then I'm copying from my target folder, which will be building in a minute, and then I'm copying that file to an FJAR, and then I'm exposing my applications to port 8080, so it can be available on the browser, and also I'm running the entry point, which is starting the application. So this is only the minimal configuration that we need for our Dockerfile. So moving on, so this is the basic application, which has just a few files, just a REST API. So as you can see on the controller, it says a basic controller. I've even commented them out, my API. So for the purpose of this demo, we're not really gonna be digging deep in that, as this is just a demonstration of a deployment through a Dockerfile combo to a Docker. So for that, I will then go into my terminal. So for this again, I'll be using Linux as my terminal. Okay, so for this, what we need to do now, so as we have shown you there that so we need to first start now using the build tool. We need to build. So if we do an mvn clean package, so mvn clean package, which cleans and ensures all the dependencies have in sync. So we need to run that command first. That should also build out that Java file that we need. Okay, so let's give this one a second. So while it runs, I'll also go make sure that we check on the browser just to ensure that when the application is started successfully, we can be able to do. So for now, as you can see, folks, it's nothing running. So meaning when we put 8080, there's current lighting or nothing running at this stage. So if I minimize that window, okay, so now this side is finishing. So it has finished now doing the clean of the package. So while it's doing that, okay, folks, as you can see, so everything seems to have done fine. So the build is success. So now we can go on and do the build command. So if we do the build docker build -t, so if we go there again, so let's do docker build -t, give it litigation service dot. Okay, so docker build -t litigation service dot. Okay, so if you run out, my bad, I keep on forgetting, we need to run it in the sudo mode or in a root mode. So now it's installing and pulling all the dependencies. Okay, so folks, seems to have already finished as well. So now we need to run the build command. We need to run the run command. So if we do run, okay, so this is the command we're running. So -s docker run -p, meaning we need to expose internal port and external port and the service name. As you can see, the service has been successfully built, and also you can see here it has finished successfully. So now we need to run the run command, okay, which should start the application in a Docker container. Okay, seems to have started successfully, folks. As you can see, Tomcat has started on the port 8080. So now when we go to the browser, we should be able to see this container started up. So if we take a look again and try to refresh, voila, so boom, there you go. So our application is started successfully in port 8080. As you can see, it's port 8080. So we can also confirm that by going to the Docker itself. So if we take a look here for now, if we take a look at this page, so if we do now docker ps-a, meaning we list all the ports. As you can see, this container is recently started up, and meaning it's the new one that we just built. So folks, it's also up, so meaning everything is working fine successfully. So thank you folks for watching this video. Please, if you have any comments, please drop them in the comment section below. I will be answering them. Also, if you like this video, please like and share. Please subscribe and share to your friends. Thank you so much, folks. Seeing you